against Glizzy. Wouldn't wanna.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys. Monday Night Primetime. On the return, here comes Mercado. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the seventh-year quarterback from Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
You know the biggest positive for Kyler a season ago? I really believe this, Kate. He was healthy. Right? We talk about the greatest ability being availability. Well, he was healthy for fully 17 games, something he hadn't done the previous 2 years.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They'll run with Mercado. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
And the Cardinals, first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. A run here, this is Mercado. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's good coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've got first down from the 31. Mercado on the carry. And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that gain. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Like, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
This is Knight. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They send a man in motion. Murray on 3rd down. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That's another Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Arizona.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Running his night. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, third and long. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
42-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And our game starts with a field goal along the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 14. An excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield. Here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so that brings up second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Back to the air. Prescott has it in close. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Prescott now to throw on third down. He's got it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. That's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A handoff for Williams, running left. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. They go with Williams on the counter. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll air it out on third. Drops this one down here for Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field or on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dak to the air here. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Cowboys first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Running right, it's Williams. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Williams, the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought them methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was a highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys, who went up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. Now to kick this one away. DeMercado bringing it back. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the 2nd time. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to DeMercado. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Got his man, that's Zay Jones. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Murray with the sneak. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. That's a short gain of 1. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Cardinals.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cardinals with a lot of work to do to get into scoring range. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's Murray. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Murray setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Cowboys bringing out an extra defensive back on 3rd. Kyler throwing here. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it at the 30. He is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
For a Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 32. And the Cardinals first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Brought down by Deron Bland. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Now Murray. Oh, he's going to run for it. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3.
Cowboys 7.
Set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return starts from the 16. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, here's Dak. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 36-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, Prescott. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Dak throwing again. Held in by Lamb, right side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
Or a surprise or a miracle here in the final seconds, Kate. Looks like we're going to have a tie and a whole new ball game to begin the second half.
For maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These 2 teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. First and 10 now from the 30. Dak off the play fake. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
Yeah, they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Okay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Rob Flynn, first guy he met, no gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Prescott here from the gun. Has it at the 7. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
19 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Williams will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. Dak now from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and goal, Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. DiMercato bringing it back. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's DiMercato. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play action, here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, Murray. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over just beyond the 20 at the 21. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. It's a kickoff of 11. That's good for Cowboys 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Cowboys. 1st down.
But more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Screen here for Williams. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. It was Max Melton who held him down there.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Dak to the air here. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Well, talk about a aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it 17-all. Redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the fourth quarter. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Play action, Prescott. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. He will stop him as he gets this down at their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Prescott now off the play fake. That throw finds Tolbert. They won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it's good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Cowboys first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 40
content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Now here he goes. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But it means the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Fourth down punt coming up. So on comes Pat O'Donnell. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Looking right, and he finds it. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ain't so valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Completes it again to Pickens. And he's all the way over. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. George Pickens, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
17.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. One more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Run on 1st down. Here's Murray. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cardinals losing by 14. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. He's going to keep it this time, and they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. It's caught by Harrison. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Another throw coming from Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Looking to throw it. Took off with it again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. Well, Brock, when it comes down to it, never an easy task trying to knock off a team inside their own building, right? You really see them come out with just a different kind of energy.
It's what every player is told, dating back to your Pop Warner and high school days. Defend your home turf. When somebody comes in and tries to knock you off inside your own building, well, you need to have the fortitude, the guts, the resolve to fight back and go get those wins. What an energized locker room right now. It always is when you do your collective job successfully and you do it in your own house.